Coming up tonight on This Week in Carrington Sports, the regional tournament for Andy Broughton and Carrington Girls Basketball. A very busy week that was extended by one day. We will have a recap of every game Carrington Girls Basketball played this week. Meanwhile, Carrington Boys Basketball takes a page from Ross Geller and pivots after their game is postponed with Grafton. We've got an update on what the final week's schedule now looks like. And senior Tate Wolsky signs to play at the North Dakota State College of Science. We will hear from his former head coach and his future head coach on the move for the Carrington senior. All of that and more coming up tonight on This Week in Carrington Sports. After a regular season that saw Carrington win their final 16 games, it was regional tournament time at the Devils Lake Sports Center. And for top-ranked Carrington, it began against Harvey Wells County.
Spin. Kick it right side. Mara Johnson left alone for three. It's a little long. Backside rebound. Coleman back up and in. Harper Coleman's first basket. Down towards Harper Coleman. Spinning, leaving. Hornet. Two dribbles in. Down pass right side. Here's a three for Mara Johnson. Bang! There was a good late shot clock opportunity. Now down to the other end. What a catch by Coleman. Kick out top. Here's Aniston Hornet. Flashing is Coots. Backdoor cut. Mara Johnson lays it in. Kicks to the corner for Coleman. Down to Johnson. Extra pass. Coots on the high-low. A little long. Got her own miss. Aniston down to Coots for two more. Here's a three by Hornet. It's long. Rebound deflects to Hornet. Kick right side by Anissa, three. And finally one goes in. The freshman, or rather, freshman 5'7" guard is in. Here's Coots at the free throw line. Drives in, gets inside, and finishes with the left hand. Laura's got 6 and Carrington leads 16-6. Here is Hornet stopping, popping, and dropping from the elbow. 18-6 Cardinals. Holding. Still holding. Finds Johnson, head of the key. Skip it right side. Hornet gets inside and finishes. 7 in the first half in Fessenden. A steal on the inbounds. Here's Hornet getting downhill to lay it up and in. Aniston Hornet with 8. Holding. Straight away, Hornet left alone for 3. That one goes in. And Carrington have their largest lead at 15, 27-12. Down to Coots, one dribble, kick out top, right wing Johnson. From 14 feet on the baseline, Mara hits. Here's Hornet down to Coots, one dribble, Mara lays it in. Carrington by 21. Here's top. Hornets 3. It's good, it's a long 2. In the middle, Coots, left wing, Hornet. Here's a 3 for Mara Johnson. That's good. Mara Johnson, a 3. She's got 10, and it's 39-20 Carrington. She's got numbers up ahead. Mara Johnson, extra pass. Hornet lays it in. Gives to Grossman. Stolen again by Johnson. Here's Hornet to the other end, and Aniston will lay it up and in. Hornet scoring. Johnson down to Coots, turns, fires, and hits at the buzzer. Mara into double figures with 10, and that's the way the third quarter comes. Into the middle, Hornet, kick out Johnson, corner top. Back for Johnson as they ping it around. Backdoor cut, Hornet lays it in. She's got 20. She'll drive left, kick it to the corner. A Harper Coleman fake 3 into a jumper that goes. 20 points for the 4th time this season in the win. Annie, congratulations.
Thank you.
You and Mara have done this. I mean, you played in the state tournament last year, but for some of these young girls, it was their first opportunity. What did you make of the game?
I just thought we had really good ball movement and, again, our defense. And I know it wasn't super aggressive, but games like these are good learning experiences for everyone.
You guys shot a lot of threes. They didn't go in early, but you didn't lose your confidence. How important was that?
That's so important. Shots are going to go in, shots aren't going to go in. That's just how it goes. So you just got to keep up your confidence and don't quit shooting.
And, I mean, you guys get great balance. In fact, every field goal, to your point, every field goal of the first half had an assist on it. That really goes to show how well you're sharing the ball.
Yeah, exactly. We always look for each other, and we're always willing to make that extra pass and make the extra effort to get another shot up.
Well, Anniston, tomorrow it is either Four Winds Minnewacan or Hillsborough Central Valley. I'm going to ask the very popular media question to ask. Do you care who it is?
I don't care. We're going to come out with the same intensity as we would anyone else, so yeah.
Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
After the 54-27 win over the Hornets, Carrington back in action Tuesday night, taking on fourth-seeded Four Winds Minnewacan.
And here come the Cardinals right to left. Mara Johnson pops an immediate three. Banks it in. What a start. Gives it to Hornet in the corner. Down to Coots, who lays it home. Leaves it for Coleman at the free throw line. Down to Coots. Right wing, wide open three. Hornet. Bang! By Four Winds Minnewacan. In the middle, Coots. Kick out right side, Johnson. Wide open three. Yes, again. She'll find a cutting Mara Johnson, who misses. Harper Coleman, the putback. Goes left, hands it right to Sienna Top. Drive, kick, corner, deal, three, short, rebound, put back Hornet. Drives in, stop, kick, top, three. Yes! Throws in deep to Johnson, who drives right, stops, pops from the elbow, and banks it in. Mara Johnson with 8. Johnson once more. In the middle, Coots. Kick out, Coleman, three. Yes! Now left, Hornet down the lane. Back cut, Johnson puts it in. Around a screen. It's Hansen. Her pass intercepted by Maya Nice. Maya Nice to the other end. Will lay it up and in. Harper Coleman straight away to cutting Hornet, who will lay it in. And it's Hornet driving right, kicking to the corner. A Maya Nice three is an air ball. The putback doesn't go, but Coots finishes. Driving right, kicks it to the corner. A three for Nice is good. A 40-point half. Faking a handoff, basket cut, Johnson, wraparound feed. Coots gets inside and finishes. Spinning right, gets downhill, extra pass, Hornet puts it in. Mara drives the lane, extra pass, Coleman and one. Down towards Coots, who will lay it in and draw the foul. Chance at a three-point play on Mercy Morgan's second foul. Here's Johnson to Coots, right side, Anniston Hornet, down to Maya Nice, who will get inside and finish. Maya Nice with 7. Head of the key, Sienna Top, stops, pops a three. Boom! Sienna Top a three. Off the inbound, Harper Coleman lays it in. That's okay. Coach, I asked Harper this. I'll ask you the same thing. When you bank in a bad angle 10 seconds in, that can kind of set a tone.
Yeah, it probably loosened us up a little bit. You know, and after our shooting yesterday, we knew, hey, we're going to knock down some shots. But the kids moved the ball well, and boy, you couldn't beat our balance. And, you know, our effort on the defensive end is, you know, kind of our go-to. So we just keep on working.
5 players in double figures. I mean, one of the things that Craig and Mark have talked to us about is it's hard to figure out who to give individual accolades to with Carrington because they share the ball. They like each other. You can see that they like each other. And tonight is a really good example.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just as long as the W goes on the board, they're good with that. And they know for our team defense to work, it's got to be work effort from everybody.
And that's something that I pointed out during the game. You're up by 25. You've got girls diving after the floor. The effort doesn't go based on the scoreboard.
No. We tried to slow it down a little bit, and milk some possessions, and just kind of take it home. But credit 4 wins. They hit some threes, and they kept on coming, and you can't blame them for that.
So Thursday night, it's the regional final. I know your girls have wanted to get back to this game since the game last year, but what a great reward for this part into the season, and then what a great opportunity for your young ladies.
Yeah, we're just going to give the best effort forward. As long as they give us good effort, good attitude, we're happy with them, and they just continue to keep working for us.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
From the Devils Lake Sports Center, KDAK The Cardinal and the I3G Sports Network are proud to present the 2026 North Dakota High School Activities Association Region 2A Girls Basketball Tournament Championship. Tonight, the second-seeded Thompson Tommies at 20-3 take on the top-seeded Carrington Cardinals at 20-3. Tommy's fans away to our left. Johnson drives in all the way to the 10 to finish with the left hand. 5-3 as Mara gets her first 2. Mara crosses over going left. Finds Coleman, open 3. No, the putback for Coots.
Much needed.
Here's Johnson, pick and roll.
Oh my goodness.
Coots will lay it up and in 1.
Wow.
Faking a 3. Has it stripped by Maya Nice. And Carrington in the final minute have it down by 2. It's Johnson driving the lane. Looks, pops, and drops. From 16, we're tied. Mara with 12 gives to Aniston Hornet right side. Down to Coots, holding. Finds Hornet on a basket, cut to lay it home. On the right side, drives in on Schwab. Gets to the 10 and banks it in. Here's Hornet holding. Dump down. Johnson lays it in. To Johnson for 3. Off the front of the rim. Ooh. Rebound Coleman. Kick out top. Second chance for the Cards. It's Coots getting doubled. Ball fakes. Drives right. Gets inside and finishes over Kaya Hurst. Around a screen. Drives in. Kicks out. Mara Johnson around a screen herself. Picks up her dribble in a bad area. Here's Hornet. A 3. Yes! There's the first one. Can Carrington cut this to 10 by the start of the fourth quarter?
If they can
Here's
cut this
Johnson
to 10, that'll be huge.
Getting downhill. Johnson in and 1 on Schwabe. Here's Top downhill, lays it up, lays it in. Sienna with 3, 52-33. Right side, Thiel. Down towards Kari Coleman, who gets the layup to go. Here is Cody Thiel getting all the way in, finishing and draw the foul on Nyla Goulet.
After the tournament, the 2026 All-Region team was announced, and Carrington had 3 members of its team on the All-Region team. It was the 3 sophomore starters, as Aniston Hornet, Mara Johnson, and Mara Coots were all selected to the All-Region team, as Carrington finished in second in the regional tournament and first in the region in the regular season. And head coach Andy Broughton was named the Region 2 Coach of the Year. He will now go to Jamestown and could be the state Coach of the Year. Congratulations to all of the Cardinals on their individual honors at the regional basketball tournament.
The Region 2A Coach of the Year Andy Broughton, first, congratulations on that honor. I know it means a lot to coaches because it comes from the other coaches.
Yeah, it sure does. I appreciate that. And hats off to the Tommies. They just took it to us, and two All-Staters. They were All-State tonight. So
you could tell very early they were making even the spectacular play look somewhat simple. And when you're up against that, it's really hard.
It is. And, it came from all over. Their basket cuts were great, their offensive rebounding, and a few of the luck ones that went in just, kind of eased them and got them a little more confident. But, when you give up 20 to one, 20 to the other, that's a lethal combination. And, they've been around for 4 or 5 years, and they showed their big game experience tonight.
And that's something that Tate and I talked about late in that game. They have had maybe unfair expectations put on them for a very long time. It's not like they're making it look easy because it's easy. They're making it look easy because they're super talented.
Yeah, and, they both bring certain things, the long-range distance, and Hurst just does everything. He rebounds, passes, shoots, and just a great all-around player. And both pretty well disciplined on the defensive end. And, that's where they really gave us a lot of issues. We couldn't get some freedom. We couldn't get them on the bounce. And, of course, when we're making 1 3-pointer, they make 9 3-pointers. That's kind of the spread right there.
All right, so I was kind of watching that huddle you just had with the team. Two things that I thought I may have seen you say is you can be sad about this until we get home, then it's Saturday. And then you told them you're not through yet. It's got to be quick.
Yeah, it does. And a lot of ups and downs emotions, but that's life skill to take some of the lumps and bring it back the next day. Sun's coming up. We got to go to work and get ready.
And it'll be Valley City. You just played them. Does that help a little bit that it was recent?
Yeah, we know the matchups. We know what we got to do, and rebounding the ball will be important, and limiting their post touches will be important. So we know what we got to do, and of course we got to shoot the ball better than we did tonight. But again, credit Thompson for making those shots tough for us.
And we'll talk about this more on Saturday, but it has to help that your kids have literally been in this spot as many times as you can possibly be in this spot.
Yeah, our whole schedule is this Class A business is, a lot tighter. I wish we could have gave them a little tighter game today, but, it was Thompson's night. Coach Brand has them in tip-top shape, and they were championship full today.
Coach, we'll see you Saturday. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks, PJ.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
the acute care,
Clinic.
Live from the Louis Lee Fieldhouse on the campus of Mayville State University, the I3G Sports Network is proud to present the 2026 Class A Girls Basketball State Qualifier. Today, the third-place team from Region 1, the 18-4 defending state champion Valley City Highliners, meet the Region 2 runner-up, the 20-4 Carrington Cardinals, with the winner advancing to the Class A state tournament at the Jamestown Civic Center beginning on Thursday. And now we go. The opening tip controlled by Carrington. And here they come with Harper Coleman. Right side, Aniston Hornet, immediate three. Good! 3-0 Cardinals. Giving to Hornet, around a screen, drives right, gets down the lane, and picked up by Nielsen. Now Hornet at the elbow. Once Coops down low. Mara lays it in. 5-zip Cards. She'll drive right. Mara down the lane, gets all the way in, puts it up and in. Mara Johnson has 6 of the 11. Carrington lead 11-8. Around a screen. Picks it up, goes down to Spitzer. Back for Coleman. Driving left, gets cut off by Nielsen, finds Hornet to lay it in. 5 for Aniston Hornet, 17-15 Valley City. Dumps it down, stolen. Aniston Hornet, they're trying too many passes, Valley City right now. Here's Coots, kick it, corner, Maya Nice left alone for 3. It's good, Maya Nice a 3. 19-18. Baseline right inbound for Hornet. Throws it into Mara Johnson. She's guarded by Nielsen. She'll drive right, get inside, put it up, put it in. Mara Johnson banked it home, and it's 24-20 Highliners. That was a very difficult shot. Here's Hornet. Dribbling left, now right. She'll drive the lane, get inside, finish and draw the foul. Chance at a three-point play on Coca's foul, her first. Here's Hornet, right elbow. Driving in, Aniston. Hornet puts it up, puts it in, and draws the foul. Chance at a three-point play. Here's Johnson, dribbling left. Pick and roll, Coots hesitates, now drives in. Mara Coots puts it up and in. Coots has 4, 31-29. Here's Hornet getting downhill, puts up a jumper and hits. Aniston Hornet with 7 in the quarter, 14 in the game, 34-32 Highliners. Dribbling right, but they have played a great quarter. Pick and roll, and Coots lays it in. That was about as well designed a pick and roll as you can get. 40-34. Down by 9, game high margin. Mara down towards Coots. Kick out, Hornet, skip it. Mara Johnson's left alone for a three. It's good. It's beautifully done. Skipping the ball to the weak side for a three, and it's 45-39. 2 dribbles in, spins left, then goes right, puts it up. No. Rebound, Coots, and the putback goes. She's got 8-6 since the break. 52-44. Gets trapped, throws it left side, then through the middle. Kick out right side. Why is Glant shooting that? Rebound, Mara Johnson. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Garrett. Johnson the other way. Skip it left side, Harper Coleman. Down to Hornet. She'll drive in, put it up, put it in. 6-point game. Just an unnecessary shot and a steal. Nearly. Yes, it is a steal, and it's a foul, and Maya Nice is going to the free throw line. Carrington has scored 6 in a row. The inbounds pass is stolen. Mara Johnson down the lane. Kick out, Hornet. She'll drive. Here's Maya Nice straight away. She drives the lane. Maya Nice lays it in. 2-point game. 54-52. In the corner, Nielsen. Good defense by Johnson. Nielsen, wraparound feet stolen by Maya Nice. Carrington can tie or take the lead. 1:35 to go. It's Hornet. It's Johnson. It's Hornet for the lead. She got it. 55-54 and 11-0 run. 55 all. Second one. Rolls off. Rebound. Hornet had it and recovers it. 1:10 to go. 55 all for a spot in the state tournament. Here's Aniston Hornet. Dribbling left. Leads for Sienna Top. Right wing, Maya Nice. A three. It's good. Maya Nice a three. 58-55 Carrington. Coca, right wing, down, deflected ball. Burchill gets inside, puts it up, missed it. Got her own miss, finishes and draws the foul. Chance at a three-point play. No timeouts. 8 seconds, 6 seconds. Johnson with 3 seconds, 2 seconds. It's deflected. It's Hornet firing at the buzzer off the front of the rim.
The Cardinals conclude their season with a record of 20-5, the second consecutive 20-win season, and they will return 4 of their 5 starters next year.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
On Thursday, Tate Wolsky signed his letter of intent to play college football at the North Dakota State College of Science. He had 577 rushing yards and 6 touchdowns, 275 yards receiving during his high school career, 303 total tackles, 194 solo, with 5 sacks and a memorable pick 6 against Park River. His family was in attendance, as was Carrington head coach Kyle Smith.
Awfully proud. I don't think anybody's worked harder to get to that level. Tate works hard on the field. He sets a great example for kids at practice, and I don't think I've had anybody in my career that's worked as hard off the field watching film and preparing for games, so well-deserved honor for him today. They're getting a guy who will run through a wall for you. You know, Tate does the right thing all the time. He's coachable. You know, he's one of those football players that would rather run through you than around you, and he's built for the college game, and I'm excited to watch his career.
And as for Wildcats head coach Mark Kennedy, he's pretty excited to get a local kid.
It means a lot, you know, being able to get a local kid out of the state of North Dakota. It means the world to me as the coach, and out to our program as well. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He knows what he wants. You know, he's a good person, and that's what we want at Science School. When we recruit kids, we're looking for good people. He's a young man with expectations for himself and goals and dreams, and so I'm thankful that he's allowing us to help him start the process to those goals and dreams.
And for the Carrington senior, it was a day surrounded by family, friends, and teammates, and that made it pretty special.
It means a lot. Coach Kennedy coming up and being here, and then I got to give a shout out to Coach Smith for just being my idol and all that, pushing me to be my best every Friday night, and because of him, he's the main reason I'm here today signing these papers. It was quite special. Family's a lot to me and the football program. They followed me around a lot. Dad, mom, sister put on a lot of miles over the years. I can't leave Kristen out of the picture. She's followed me around. Thank you, and kudos to you guys for following me around. It's been a blast.
Congratulations to Carrington senior Tate Wolsky, the future North Dakota State College of Science Wildcat.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui.
Well, the schedule for this week looks a little different than anyone anticipated for a multitude of reasons, not the least of which comes up in the midweek. But first, Carrington Boys Basketball is on the road at Harvey Wells County tomorrow night, and you can watch it and listen to it on KDAK The Cardinal and the KDAK The Cardinal YouTube channel at 6:45. And then Wednesday, a makeup game with the Grafton Spoilers to close out the regular season. It's a 1:45 airtime on KDAK The Cardinal and on YouTube at KDAK The Cardinal. And we will have recaps and highlights of both of those games, plus a recap of the outstanding wrestling seasons on the next edition of This Week in Carrington Sports.